but let's look into the managerial position now. Before the tournament, there were talks that Pasero will be in Cameroon as an observer.
I told you it wasn't going to happen.
To come observe the team, this and that. They released a statement on, the NFF released a statement on their social media pages. But I don't know if you saw him. I didn't see Pasero anywhere.
Pasero didn't come to Africa, so it wasn't in Africa.
So I don't know what happened. Now, the tournament is over. Eguavoen, round of 16 exits, even though it's been a long time, it happened for the Super Eagles to get knocked out in round of 16.
First time we're having round of 16, you say quarterfinals. First time we're having round of 16 in the African Cup of Nations anyway. So, more like, it's been a long time we got knocked out in the quarterfinals.
But, I mean, would you still want Pasero to come in? Now, Eguavoen has managed the team in tournament. I mean, he's brought the team together. All the players are coming out to say he's giving them the freedom to express themselves. The likes of, I was watching interviews of some of the players, that they have more freedom now to play. They're expressing themselves more. You know, with what Eguavoen has done with the team, now everyone is happy watching the Super Eagles. You know, if you followed fans now across social media, across board, they are happy with what they are seeing, the style of play they are seeing. No more, laid back play, free fluid football. Would you still want Pasero to come in and manage this team ahead of that World Cup qualifiers?
I never wanted Pasero to come in. I didn't think it made sense, but I wasn't sure what Eguavoen was going to give us. But it was a gamble that I was willing to take. And I'm the one that is most hit by Eguavoen taking the job, because people thought that we did that video, we produced that video deliberately to do PR for him, but it wasn't like that. We recorded that video in October just because we wanted to tell a story of Nigerian football, because we saw a need. Everybody was complaining that the Super Eagles was not playing well, and I didn't know that Ganacho was going to be fired. Like I always say to people, Ganacho is my friend. I'm not going to turn my back on him now because he got fired. He's my friend. We've not met one-on-one, but it was very, very nice to me. There was not a time I called Ganacho that he doesn't respond to me. Okay? You can testify to that. Now, what happened was, when it was by October, when everybody was saying the team doesn't have a pattern, I started thinking ahead. Like I told you here, I'm done past just being a guy who criticizes the system. I'm always going to look for solution. So I thought if we do a video where somebody who's been in the game long enough, and the first person we approached was Emmanuel Amunike, he still haven't have a chance. I just spoke to him yesterday and he said he's not coming to Nigeria. He's going to go from Cameroon.
Great guy. I met him in Cameroon too.
Yeah. And I'm still on Finidi George. And we tried to do with Sando Lise. Part of the reason why I want to go to Europe is I might go to Belgium and have a sit down with him to do that. But one of the things that I quickly noticed was that there is nobody having a conversation on how Nigerian play or how Nigeria should play. So we decided, let's go to Eguavoen, who's been in the team since the 80s, who's followed this team very well, and do it, because he's the football director. Even though he doesn't impose himself, he doesn't talk, we could get him to talk. And when we were recording that with them, you can't criticize Ganacho. We don't want to create another 1982. This is 2012, 2022. We don't create another 2002 where Onigbide was shadowing Shabu Amodu as the technical director, and then, all those bad blood enmity that happened. I don't want to create that, but I just want you to explain from your own perspective what Nigerian football was. We recorded it. When we recorded it, all of a sudden we now played the last set of qualifiers, and it looked like they were going to fire Ganacho. I was like, guys, we can't put this video out, because if we do it to look like Eguavoen is looking for a job, we all headed back. Lara, held it, but we all headed back. It would give us good numbers, but we didn't feel like it was what we needed to do, because we still know that the Super Eagles' growth is bigger than any personal ambition that we had. But then next thing they said, Eguavoen is the interim manager. So, okay, we can put it out now. That's why we put it out. When we put it out, what we actually did was give Eguavoen a springboard, something to bounce on, to leverage on. Like, this is what you said, go to the Nations Cup and prove to us that as you say it, you can do it. True to type against Egypt, he proved that, that's exactly what he can do. There was the spine. We saw it. The team was playing with the wings again. And let's not forget that sometimes the Super Eagles that we see today reminds me of the elections of 2014-2013 and 2014-2015. We all didn't like one person. He was docile. He wasn't good. He was clueless, as we say. And then we needed a guy who we said had integrity, who would be an action man, who would fight the system, who would do what Nigerians want. Nigerians are not good with people who are quiet. We need action person. And then we voted this action person because of the mindset of 1983, what we used to have. What happened was the country shifted to a different direction. So we're going to draw. We're not entertaining people. The fans are not liking us. But we're winning matches. We're making progress, right? We're going forward. We're going from one stage to the other. Eguavoen came in and did what Nigerians wanted. Like, okay, Nigerians want to get... I think there was one interview who interviewed the Ganacho, and he said, Nigerians like to see their team play hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Yeah, Nigerians wanted that hoo-ha, hoo-ha. But unfortunately, they make progress. The progress we made was just get past the group stage, get 9 points, and then get knocked out in the next round. So now we put all this thing in the scale and say, what do we really want? We want entertainment, beautiful football to the eyes, but there's a risk of us not making progress because we easily get carried away. Or we want a coach who will hold our players back, hold them down, and make sure they make progress, get to quarterfinals. And when we keep saying that, what's it called? Ganatra was not entertaining. Ganatra's team produced the highest goal scorer in the tournament in 2019. He won bronze. Ganatra's team again in the qualifiers produced the highest goal scorer for the World Cup in 2018. Also produced the joint highest goal scorer for this Nations Cup in Victor Osimhen. So when you look at it from that angle, you wouldn't really say that Ganatra was not what we thought it was. All what happened was that there were certain people who just felt that Ganatra was not good enough, and no matter what you say or do, they made up their mind to paint that picture, and that was what it is. And like I always say, that the media have a way of influencing the fans. Once the media starts saying that Ganatra is bad, there was nothing the fans could do. They just jumped in on it. Now we have Eguavoen. I think it would be suicidal within a stretch of, say, 3 months. We have 3 different coaches. So Jose Peseiro, we don't know. Austin Eguavoen has seen his mistake. The best way to progress is to learn from your mistake. I am a believer of the second chance or giving people other chances. I think Eguavoen should take this chance. Would he qualify us for the World Cup? We're hearing Chris Hughton, we're hearing Ganatra, we're hearing different names. Some Ghanaians say, look, if Nigeria can use Eguavoen, as a matter of fact, they were hoping that we'll fire Eguavoen so that they won't play Eguavoen. They also approached Amunike. Amunike, I don't think he's interested in the Ghanaian job. So we'll look at all of this and say to ourselves, wait a minute, what do we want? I think that we should leave Eguavoen. I believe that Eguavoen can beat Ghana over 2 legs. This is not me being arrogant about it, but I don't think that Ghana really does have a team that we should be afraid of. But then, it is the teams that you are not afraid of that ends up being a problem to you. We also know that the Nigerian versus Ghana game is not a game about form. So Ghana can be out of form, can be discombobulated, obliterated, be destroyed. When they want to play against Ghana, they will find their form. Because it's a derby game. It's a derby game, and this is the only team in the west coast of Africa that can stand up shoulder to us. Even they have more African Cup of Nations title than us, and say to us, whatever you've got, apart from the Olympic gold, we've got. Under 17, you've got, I've got. Your African Cup of Nations, you've got, we've got. If you produce best players like Kocha, we have Abedi Pele. If you have Rashidi Yakini, we have Anthony Yeboah, we have Preko, we have Massa Desai. If you have players that have won the Champions League in Europe, we also have them. So there is nothing that Nigeria can boast of that Ghana does not have. Ghana is not really afraid of us. Leave what Shatawale is doing. Ghana is not afraid of Nigeria. Is Nigeria afraid of Ghana? I don't know. This set of players might not know the history that exists between Nigeria and Ghana in the rivalry, but I think that somebody should sit them down and tell them. Who's the best person to tell them? It's not Jose Peseiro. It is Austin Eguavoen, because Austin Eguavoen had lived through the rivalry between Nigeria and Ghana all his life. He's won some, lost some, and see how the battle is. One of the most entertaining goalless draw that we've ever had in the history of Nigerian football was the friendly match between Nigeria and Ghana leading to the US in 94 in the National Stadium Surulere that was delayed for 1 hour, was played late. But Edward Ansah was not willing to let anybody score. Even Sunday Lisa would have scored his first goal for Nigeria in that game, but it didn't happen. So long and short, I think that we should leave Eguavoen on the job. Let him go ahead and do this qualifiers and see if he doesn't qualify. Which is very, very bad anyway. It's not something I want to think about. If he doesn't qualify, there's a possibility. If he doesn't qualify, he knows that he's sealed his fate and also sealed the fate of many other Nigerian coaches subsequently that's going to come after him, because the only Nigerian coach that is available now is Amunike presently. There may be Finidi George later, depending on what he does with Eyimba. But if he doesn't qualify, he sealed their fate for maybe a long time. We cannot say, okay, yes, so we're starting afresh again, and maybe Amaju will not even have a grant to come back again as the NFL president in the next election. He will sweep them aside. We are not going to Qatar for the World Cup. There is no big deal again. Sweep them aside and then start afresh, press the F5 button and renew. But I think that Eguavoen will get the result done. That's what I think.
So we should stick with Eguavoen and the backroom team that he has now to prosecute that qualifiers.
Yes, maybe give him addition.
Because I read somewhere that they wanted to add Emmanuel Amunike as part of the team.
I don't think Amunike will take that job. I just don't think Amunike is that kind of person. I don't know, but I don't think that Amunike is that kind of person. Another thing you need to look, the class of 94 have never been able to work together. The only time that happened was Siasia and Eguavoen in 2006. But they've never been able to work together. It's not about to happen now. I don't think it's going to happen.
You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio.